a routine, and then they try and wing it. You can't wing it and be a professional. You gotta have a system, a routine, and a method. Now that system that I just saw, that system will enhance your law of averages. And anyone who understands sports, science, baseball, or business understands that it's not a numbers game, Deborah. You have to respect the law of large numbers. Now there's 5 keys you require in network marketing and direct sales. You want to hear them, Cindy?
Yes, I do.
Good. So you didn't say okay, you said yes. So you're in attention, right? The keys to network marketing and direct sales. Anyone in here desire to achieve a 7-figure income?
Yes.
Okay, why are you raising your hand? It's a condition that becomes behavior. The key to a 7-figure income is, first of all, to become a thousandaire. Before you can ever become a millionaire, you must become a thousandaire. That's why you achieve your first $1,000 in the next 30, 60, 90 days. You're 1 0 away from $10,000 a month. When you have your first $10,000 a month, you're 1 0 away from your first $100,000 a month. If you're going to be a millionaire, it doesn't come from how much you achieve in a calendar year, it's from your assets. If you want to achieve $1 million in a calendar year, the recipe is this: $3,000 a day. You average $3,000 a day, breaks down to about $21,000 a week, $84,000 a month, gets you about $1,095,000. Could you live on that?
Yes.
TGL, the good life. The good life. What constitutes the good life? Jim Rohn was famous for saying that and asking that question. What constitutes the good life? Most of you could probably live a good life on $250,000 a year. Is that right?
Yes.
Is that Yes. That's yes. Okay. So notice how we are so conditioned to say, mm-hmm. Now the reason this is important is because your unconscious, which for the average populace, 11/12 of most of America operates in an unconscious consciousness that's ruled by your reticular activating system, which is your emotional engine that searches for familiar feelings. This is the key to letting go of an addiction, Ronnie, is to understand why I do what I do. And this is the key to understanding procrastination. So you have to become a professional, you have to have a routine and a system, right? Is that correct?
Yes.
So
Yes.
the keys to this is, number 1, first of all, you have to have leads. Number 2, you have to learn how to effectively, I'll put quotations on that, effectively qualify my leads. My is the key there because that's present tense. That means you begin to take ownership in your language. Number 3 is once you learn how to qualify a lead, you learn how to schedule an appointment. You know that system that JT was sharing with you? That system will allow you to close sales on the telephone without ever leaving your house, right, JT? Is that yes? Yes. It will allow you to close sales without ever leaving your home if that's what you desire to do. I achieved a 7-figure income in 1997. In 1998, I never left my home. I did it all over the telephone, built an organization around the United States by using conference calls. We didn't even have websites then. A very, very simple 2-3-step process all over the telephone. So my commute was the 30-second commute from my bedroom to my boardroom. Who would like to learn how to do that?
Yes.
There's nothing wrong with doing meetings. Meetings are great. You can leverage your energy through meetings. But you gotta get with the program. You gotta understand what's happening in the world of the internet world. Social media. You know why weight loss is so hot right now? You wanna know why weight loss is like the hottest ticket in network marketing and direct sales? Because of Facebook. Facebook created a phenomenon for network marketing and direct sales because nothing is sexier than to see videos and pictures. And Facebook brought videos and pictures right into your home around the world in a way that it's never been done before. Who would like to have invented Facebook? Oh, yeah. That's the value of an idea. That is the value of an idea. Ideas into results. So you learn how to schedule an appointment to where you have a show-up rate that's conducive to the result. You should have a 25 to 50% show-up rate just to get started. Eventually you want to get it to about 50 to 75%. And number 4, you have to learn this. The key to staying in business is this: closing the sale. That means you must get very comfortable in asking. Now why is asking so challenging? Why is, pardon? Okay. Pardon?
Reject.
Where does someone reject you? No, they don't.
When you ask for money.
No, they don't. They don't reject you. They don't reject you. They do two situations. They prejudge an opportunity, or they object. What your left brain does, your neurological left brain takes you back to familiar feelings. So what your left brain does to avoid pain, this is what your left brain does, to avoid pain, because you create rejection before it starts because you don't really understand sales, your left brain will resolve that problem by teaching you to procrastinate. So that's why many of you procrastinate, because you avoid perceived pain that isn't real. People do not reject you. They do not buy. You have to learn how to qualify the buyers. What most of you do is you chase pretty little pets, right? How many of you do this? You have a series of pretty little pets that you stalk. You chase them, you hunt them down, you call them over and over, or you romance how you're going to call them. You have stacks of business cards, right, Jody? That you've never called. And someday, somehow, some way, you're going to do it, right?
Yeah.
The 5 main objections you'll receive in any kind of selling experience, number 1 is always going to be money. I'd really like to do this.
Can't afford it.
That's number 1. Number 2 is they want to think about it. Number 3 is time. Number 4 is third-party approval. They want to run it by fireman, dog catcher, someone down the street. Some of them even have a blow-up doll in the closet they want to reference. The research is 15% of society. That means that 15% buys logically. The other 85%, Ronnie, buys emotionally. So just say this: people don't reject me.
People don't reject me.
I just don't understand the process. Just say that.
I just don't understand the process.
Now, that gives you space in the middle to have a better feeling about the process. You have to understand the cycle of selling. And you don't close the sale at the end, you close throughout the presentation. You close the minute you start. You close by the way you ask questions. And if you don't get skilled at this, then you'll stay disappointed. And this is a skill you can master. It doesn't take long.